When you think of video games, you might think of this.
You're covered. That's tickles.
Let's get there.
We got hostiles! More incoming!
But indie developers are making games that inform as well as entertain. Through storytelling, mechanics, and art, socially progressive video games are changing the way people interact with the world.
What's also wonderful about games are there are other game mechanics that can be used to address these issues, whether it's a puzzle game or a first-person shooter game, where you wouldn't necessarily imagine something as a mechanic to address an issue, but if you're able to reverse engineer the storyline to actually use those kind of dynamics in a game, it can be quite powerful.
One game that hit the headlines recently is Hair Off. Created by the game designer Momo Pixel, you play as a black woman trying to stop white hands from touching your hair.
The game has a simple point to be made, and so we wanted the game to be super simple. Literally, you're just pushing left and right arrows or you're clicking to swap the hands. And because I haven't seen a lot of games where a black woman is the main character, I really wanted this to be super vibrant and highlight the skin tones and the hairstyles, and I would say the colors and stuff just drive the game. Like any colors in a game, I mean, it keeps you interested, it keeps you engaged.
Widespread accessibility also allows more people to be touched by these games. And this encourages more diverse people to develop games.
You can now address and find games on your iPhone. You can find it on your laptop through Steam. So it's kind of democratized the way games can be distributed, and that's invited a whole new industry of independent game designers to use this medium. And when you get that, you also got a lot of creative thought. They're not just making games for mass entertainment, they're making games for particular audiences.
44% of our students are female. So I think that's a very exciting statistic as well. As you look at the video game industry, it is primarily male dominated. However, having these young women learn how to make games, social impact games that marry issues about their society and what they face is going to be tremendously important as we see these young girls grow up to be women who are going to get into the gaming industries.
Being a black woman, you're always trying to find a character that looks closest to you, or, you know, if you can, customize it, trying to do the most that you can. When you have the opportunity to create your own, you want it to reflect who you are.
But not every response to this increased diversity has been positive. In August 2014, #Gamergate was used to attack women associated with the game industry. The sexist harassment stemmed from allegations of collusion between feminists and the media. However, this claim has remained unfounded. Progressive games can heavily impact individuals as much as they impact society.
There are a lot of different kinds of outcomes that games can have on the player that is using the game. It could be for education, right, to learn something, but it also could be to change behavior. A game could be used for cognitive training. At the very base level, games, even the most entertaining games, help develop skills like critical thinking and problem solving.
And not just small studios are now producing impactful content. In early 2017, the AAA game Uncharted featured 2 female leads, one of whom was black. And the popular game Overwatch features characters of different sexual orientations and ethnicities. This overall progressive trend for the industry is groundbreaking for game makers and players alike.
Anytime you play a game, you learn. Regardless if that's the goal or not, that's what games playing is. As long as it's inventive and different and, unique, it's a really effective tool and it's fun. Yeah, I think they're dope.